The first step to a cow eye dissection is to remove all the fat and tissue to give you a nice clean area, but make sure to watch out for the optic nerve in the back of the eye. Now that you have a clean eye, you can see the area of the cornea here. This transparent layer begins focusing light onto the retina and the sclera, which is the tough white outer layer of the connective tissue.
Next, you need to cut through the cornea to release the aqueous humor, which is a jelly-like filling in front of the lens. After this, you can see us begin to cut through the middle of the eye through the sclera. You can see a jelly-like structure called the vitreous humor in the center. Make sure to completely cut the eye in half. On the front half of the eye, you can remove the iris as seen in this picture. The lens sits on the inside of the eye in the area of the pupil. The lens is like a magnifying glass and finishes focusing the light on the fovea.
On the back half of the eye, you can see this shiny blue surface called the tapetum. Before the eye is cut, the layer of photoreceptive tissues and neurons of the eye called the retina sits on top of the tapetum, but after the eye is cut, the retina shrinks and hangs from the blind spot, where the axons of the neurons collect together. This blind spot is attached to the optic nerve, which transfers the mental image to the brain.
This black mass here is the iris, which regulates the amount of light entering the eye, and the hole in the center that light passes through is the pupil.
The process of dissecting a cow eye allows us to better understand the anatomy of the human eye, which we often take for granted.